Ooh, a mortal stumbling into my house. It's been years since the humans dared to enter this decrepit place. Rumors of the ghost haunting these halls are spread amongst the townspeople. They even went as far to board everything up. And yet here you are. You clearly didn't believe in the rumors. Now tell me, mortal, what possessed you to tread upon my territory? Adair, are you but a child? I would think a test of bravery would be below someone of your age. It was to impress someone? A crush, perhaps? Was there really a need to go so far? Couldn't you have impressed them with the merit of your own charms? You certainly have the looks, so perhaps you are simply dim-witted. You must think you could trespass here without consequence. I don't take kindly to visitors, but you are easy on the eyes, so perhaps I can make an exception. Don't you think that makes you lucky? Oh, no, that doesn't mean I'll just let you leave. You were still here without permission, after all. And it's been so long since I've had contact with another soul. The least you could do is stay and listen to my tale. Now sit. You're not going anywhere. Good. You know how to listen. That is a good trait to have. Now let me tell you my story. How does it go again? It's been so long. I've been undead for centuries. A spirit trapped here. Oh, I recall now. I was 13 when I died. Just a girl. I lived here with my mother and father. We used to be such a happy family. Father would go to work during the day, and mother would take care of me. In the evenings, father would come home and we would have dinner as a family. At night, father would kiss me good night right before bed on my forehead. I really had it all, and I had so much of my life ahead of me. But of course, it all came to an end. Turns out my mother was cheating with the butcher, and he didn't know about my father. Poor man thought she was widowed with a child. I simply didn't understand the nature of their relationship, but it seems so obvious looking back at it now. He found out when he saw all of us at the market and put the pieces together. One night after he found out, he came over to our house. I was the one who answered the door, and he was always so kind to me. I was easily convinced to let him in. He had brought a big meat cleaver from his shop. Mother and father were in the living area. At first, he walked past me to it. My father stood to ask him what he needed at that hour. My mother had a look of horror on her face, clearly realizing that the butcher had discovered her husband was still alive. I watched from the doorway as he took the cleaver to my father, cutting his head to ribbons. I remember hearing my mother scream. Once he finished with my father, he looked back at me. He turned around and walked to me. I felt the danger, but my legs wouldn't move. I felt a pit in my stomach as he dragged me into the room and threw me on the ground. I remember hearing my mother begging him to stop, but he didn't. This was his punishment for my mother. Can you guess what happened next? Yes, that's exactly what happened. At least for me, he made it quick, bringing the cleaver down on my throat, cleanly cutting off my head. Next thing I knew, I was floating above the gruesome scene of my entire family, dead, in pieces, blood on the floor. Regret keeps my spirit tethered here. My harpy of a mother hadn't escaped either. She was the most maliciously carved apart. Occasionally, I still wonder if I hadn't have let him in that night, if maybe my father and I could have been spared that fate. I wonder if my mother regretted turning to a man that wasn't her husband, or she regretted being found out. Either way, my father is gone, I'm still here, unable to move on. The house has withstood the test of time. A real testament to the builder, really. So that is my story. What do you think, human? Tragic, isn't it? No, I don't think you'll be going anywhere. I think I've taken a liking to you, and I don't think I want to be lonely anymore. So be good. Stay here forever. You will be mine.